Yeah, pure math, real physics, not bar talk. Spectrum talk, 10 martinis. Mark Cack made a wager, 10 martinis on the line. Very silent, push the problem, made the question shine. Not is it hard, more like what shape does the spectrum get? For the almost Matthew operator, that was the bet. For Ninja all lambda, ration for in the set. Does the spectrum break up like a can or silhouette? Not one smooth interval, not one easy road, but gaps inside the bands in a fraction mode. Then Avila and Jittim or Skya came through precise, locked it in the annals, proved the theorem right. That's the cold part, tiny formula, giant wall, simple looking operator, deep enough to stall us all. 10 martini problems, spectrum cut clean. Gaps in the energy where the bands don't meet. Tiny equation but the structure goes deep. Math in the shadows where the patterns don't sleep. 10 martini problem, hard truth, no bluff. Looks elementary but the proof was tough. Not just symbols on a chalkboard glow. It's a real quantum model with a fractal flow. Now the real life anchor, electrons in a lattice plane, magnetic field on top, and the energy shift strange. That model feeds operates tomorrow's map you in the game, and Hofstadter's butterflies. The picture made from saying that butterfly ain't just art, it's a spectral map. Energy versus magnetic flux in a recursor trap. As the field changes, a loud band split and bend, and the graph starts looking self-similar end to end. So the math problem matters cause the physics is real. How quantum states organize, how the band gaps feel, from tight binding electrons to the butterfly spread. This is spectral theory with condensed matter threads. 10 martini problems, spectrum cut clean. Gaps in the energy where the bands don't meet. Tiny equation but the structure goes deep. Math in the shadows where the patterns don't sleep. 10 martini problem, hard truth, no bluff. Looks elementary but the proof was tough. Not just symbols on a chalkboard glow. It's a real quantum model with the fractal flow. And it didn't stay trapped in a theory zone. The butterfly showed up in graphene systems grown back in 2013. Warring super lattices hit, and Hofstadter physics turned experimental legit. Then other platforms pushed the pattern in view. Even acoustic arrays map the butterfly too. So this ain't just a puzzle for a seminar room. It's math meeting matter where the lab flowers bloom. That's why the title lands harder than the drink joke shows. A spectral question touching how quantum structure grows. 10 martinis for a theorem, but the real reward's cold. Seeing pure math connect to the way real materials hold. 10 martini problem, fractal bands, quantum land, pure math, real world, that's why it hits.